Welcome to the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and we are just a few short days away from Tennessee taking on Ole Miss inside of Neyland Stadium. Josh Heupel is calling for a hostile environment. I've said it all week. I feel like this is a turning point for Tennessee football. They put a beat down on Missouri. They put a beat down on South Carolina, but that is what most of the people in the country were expecting. Missouri and South Carolina are the teams that Tennessee is supposed to beat. So even though Missouri was favored, even though Tennessee was just a slight favorite over South Carolina, people are taking credit away from Tennessee. They're not giving them the respect that they earned over the last 2 weeks. Saturday against Ole Miss inside of Neyland Stadium is an opportunity to go out and prove to the country that Tennessee can hang with a top 15 opponent. Lane Kiffin has already made his smart remarks. Let's see what he had to say this week.
And getting ready for a challenging place to play. That someone said on the way in, is on schedule to be their first sellout in years. So very loud place, especially at night, and a team that's playing extremely well. 2 conference blowouts in a row. And lighten it up on offense. So this is going to be extremely challenging.
Now, some people may watch that clip and they may say, Boogie, what do you mean? He was very respectful talking about the sellout and what they're doing on offense. Did you see the smug look on his face? Typical Lane Kiffin finding a way to throw a jab at Tennessee, talking about it being their first sellout in years. Well, Lane Kiffin, go look yourself in the mirror, because Ole Miss has not sold out a game since 2017 against LSU. Again, Josh Heupel calling for a hostile environment inside of Neyland Stadium. Checker Neyland. Let's bring that hostile environment. If you're going to be in Neyland Stadium, bring your A game. We're going to take a look at some comments from Coach Heupel, but as always, do me a favor, guys, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. If you will just press that thumbs up, just make sure you're signed into Google, hit that thumbs up. It helps the channel. We would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin' VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We are fans just like you. If you like what we do, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live and when we drop new content. We will be live Saturday for a tailgate show. That's an opportunity for the listeners of the Talkin' VAWLS Network to come on, hang out with us, have a good time, laid back before kickoff. So if you want to join that, just hit the join button right beside subscribe. You can become a member of the channel for as little as 99 cents a month. But then also Talkin' VAWLS live immediately following the game on Saturday. So tune in for that. Well, let's jump into this article. Let's hear some comments from Coach Heupel. This is over at Rocky Top Insider, article written by Rick Butler. Heupel wants a hostile environment, supports hashtag Checker Neyland and other fan gimmicks. So let's take a look at it here. It says Josh Heupel is well aware that Saturday will be the biggest game in Knoxville so far in his tenure. Not only will it be the return of former Tennessee head coach Lane Kiffin, but it will be the 2 fastest offenses in college football going head-to-head. And by all accounts, Heupel knows that the fans will have an incredible impact on the game. How much impact can fans truly have? This is something that Swain was talking about on his show. I think it was yesterday. Basically saying that the fans are not going to change the outcome of the game. Checker Neyland is not necessarily going to change the outcome of the game. The players still have to make plays. The coaches still have to draw up the plays. It is what it is. Fans can impact a game. They can. If Tennessee is rowdy, they got to bring that environment. It's the fact that it's a night game. Everybody has an opportunity to tailgate, get warmed up, ready to go. Let's make it a living hell for Matt Corral. Let's make it tough for those guys to communicate. Tennessee, this fan base can impact the outcome of the game. Goes on here to say, during his Week 7 opening press conference on Monday, Heupel spoke about getting the fans to the stadium. In addition, he spoke about the concept of stadium gimmicks from the fans. such as checkerboarding the stands in Neyland. Let's go down here and let's just hear Josh Heupel's comments.
Coach, in the past, Tennessee has done things such as checkerboarding with the fans in the stadium. How much do you kind of feel like that does play an effect, just certain gimmicks or things going on in the stadium with the fans to the team?
Shoot, I'm into whatever our fans want to do on Saturday night for this one. I think you want to play an exciting brand of football. You want to compete really hard, bring fans to the stands. I think we're doing that right now. And then you want your fans to enjoy the moment, man. And Saturday night will be a great environment. Need it to be a hostile environment. We need to make it tough for those guys to communicate, and our fans understanding that they're playing with tempo and their communication. We need to make it loud and make it uncomfortable for them.
I like that he talks about the exciting brand of football that Tennessee is playing right now. And I dropped a video earlier today talking about a former 4-star offensive lineman that's in the transfer portal. Whether or not Tennessee goes down that road and looks into him, I'm not sure if they'll do that or not. But playing an exciting brand of football, bringing out dark mode alternate uniforms, checker Neyland, they are all things that put Tennessee out there in the spotlight in a positive way. Dark mode was trending all over Twitter when they released that video showing the kids hyped up for those alternate uniforms. It's 2021. It's the reality of the world that we live in now. Kids love those uniforms. And again, you go checker Neyland. Just little things that put Tennessee in the national spotlight. But still, at the end of the day, you got to win football games. And that's why I say it over and over and over that Saturday feels like an opportunity. It feels like a chance. It feels like a turning point where this football team can, again, go out and compete with a team that's ranked in the top 15. I feel like we have been to this point so many times and can never quite turn the corner to create that momentum. All eyes are on Josh Heupel versus Lane Kiffin. All eyes are going to be tuned in to watch the two most explosive offenses go at it. But what are people going to walk away remembering? Are they going to walk away remembering that Josh Heupel and this football team didn't quite get it done? Or are they going to walk away starting to question, is Tennessee on their way back? I'm not going to sit here and pretend that they're back, but they have an opportunity to go out and win 6, 7, 8 games in year one of a rebuild that some of us were saying was going to take 6 to 7 years. Rock bottom, NCAA investigation, all the kids checking out and leaving. What are people going to be walking away Saturday night saying? Are people starting to fear Josh Heupel and what this Tennessee team can be if he gets the ball rolling in recruiting? And again, I feel like it starts Saturday night against Ole Miss. The article goes on to say here, in past years, Tennessee has done the checker Neyland concept for specific games, which essentially turns the stands into a massive checkerboard. Fans were instructed to visit the checker Neyland website in the past, where an automated system would tell them if their section was wearing orange or white. After the Vols win against South Carolina, rumors started to circulate on social media about the potential of bringing back checker Neyland for the Ole Miss game. Look, this is what's great about this Tennessee fan base. Yes, when things don't go our way, it can be a pretty toxic fan base. But I think that probably speaks for most big-time college football programs. But when things are going right, when we start to build momentum, this fan base always rises to the occasion. 102-455 sold out Saturday night versus Ole Miss. Heupel goes on to say, I'm looking forward to an electric atmosphere this weekend. We need everybody in orange and white at the stadium. Be there early, be loud, make it a hostile environment for the opponent that's coming in. A really good football team that we're facing in all three phases. Leave me a comment. Are you going to the game? Are you going to give your all for Tennessee? What section are you sitting in? Are you orange or are you white? This Saturday is a huge opportunity for this football team. I'm excited. I truly believe we have the best X's and O's football coach that we've had maybe in my lifetime. I feel like Josh Heupel gets it. Can he create that momentum in recruiting? You know, we talked about it in the live stream. I talked a little bit about it in the video this morning. He's building momentum in the class of 23, the class of 24, but he got a little behind in 22 because of the circumstances. Can he patch things up with the transfer portal and then just continue to build momentum? We'll see. I think it starts Saturday night against Ole Miss. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Also, you can check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Just go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. We got all kinds of different designs, color schemes, all kinds of good stuff. Go check out the merchandise. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. If not, that's cool. Just do us a favor. Take that 2 seconds. Hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to join us Saturday for Talkin' VAWLS live before the game tailgate show, and then also immediately after the game for the post-game show. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. My name is Boogie Bentley. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Go Big Orange.
The dogs howl like me.